The secret to wealth creation is not what you think it is. It is not discipline. It is not hustle. And the fact that you believe it is one of those things is the exact reason your financial life has a ceiling you cannot break through. Wealth is not built. It is architected. And right now, you are living inside a financial structure with cracks in the foundation that no amount of hard work will fix. You clicked on this because you have done the work and the results still do not match. That instinct is correct. Every day you build on a flawed foundation, the structure gets more unstable. Let me show you what to change at the base. The real secret to wealth creation is your relationship with deserving, not earning, deserving. The invisible foundation underneath every financial decision you make. And until you rebuild it, nothing you stack on top will hold. This is not motivational fluff. What you are about to hear is a structural blueprint for wealth, starting with the cracks most people never look at, and ending with the one cornerstone that holds everything in place permanently. Once you see it, you cannot unsee it. So let me ask you something that will expose every financial limitation you carry. If someone handed you a check for $1 million right now, and I mean physically placed it in your hands, what is the first thought that enters your mind? Not the second thought, not the rational thought, the first one. The instantaneous gut-level reaction. Did you think about how to grow it? Or did something inside you whisper, "This cannot be real. I do not deserve this"? That whisper is your foundation talking, and it has more power over your financial future than any investment strategy ever will. Everyone is obsessed with the visible parts of wealth creation. The tactics, the side hustles, the compound interest calculations. Those are the walls and the roof. They are important. But nobody talks about what holds the entire structure up, because the foundation is invisible. You cannot see it on a spreadsheet. You cannot track it in an app. But when it cracks, everything built on top of it eventually collapses. And most people are building skyscrapers on sand pits. Think about Sunday night. That specific feeling that creeps in when the weekend ends and the work week looms. For most people, that feeling carries a weight that has nothing to do with their job. It is the weight of knowing they are trading their time for money that never seems to be enough. They set the alarm. They plan the week. They tell themselves, this is the year things change. But underneath all of it, there is a quiet belief they have never confronted. I am not the kind of person who creates real wealth. That belief is the crack in the foundation. And here is what makes it so dangerous. You do not feel it during the day. You are too busy, too distracted. But Sunday night, when everything gets quiet, the crack speaks. And it says the same thing it has always said. This is all you get. Everything above that crack, the goals, the budgets, the hustle, is sitting on top of a fracture. And fractured foundations do not hold. Ask yourself how long that crack has been there. 5 years? 10? Longer? How many promotions have you undercut yourself on because you did not believe you deserved the higher number? How many opportunities have you let pass because something inside you said, that is for other people? Add up the financial cost of every time your foundation told you to play small. The number would stagger you. That is not a mindset problem. That is a structural failure, and no amount of strategy can compensate for it. If you are realizing that the structure you have been building your financial life on has cracks you never examined, the VYBO Wealth Blueprint is the complete system for rebuilding from the foundation up. Access it inside the 1% Club at school.com/VYBO. Now let me take you deeper. The secret to wealth creation is not about what you do. It is about what you believe you are allowed to have. Deserving is the bedrock of every financial structure. And most people have a deserving capacity that is dramatically lower than what they are capable of earning. And here's the part that trips everyone up. You think you believe you deserve wealth. You say it, you affirm it, but your behavior tells a completely different story. You discount your services before anyone asks you to. You accept payment terms that disrespect your time because you are afraid the client will leave. You spend hours perfecting work that should take minutes because deep down, you believe your value needs to be proven over and over again. Those are not business decisions. Those are deserving deficits. And every single one of them is a crack running through your foundation. Where did your deserving capacity get set? Not where you think. It was not a single moment. It was 1,000 quiet ones. Every time someone told you money does not grow on trees. Every time you watched someone you loved struggle financially and absorb the belief that money is hard. Every time you wanted something and were told, we cannot have that. Those moments poured the concrete of your financial foundation before you were old enough to question any of it. And you have been building on that concrete ever since. Here is a forced self-audit. What is the most money you have ever earned in a single month? Now, what is the most money you believe you are allowed to earn in a single month? If those two numbers are close together, your foundation has a ceiling built into it. And that ceiling is not protecting you. It is suffocating you. This is the part nobody teaches. Your deserving capacity does not just affect what you earn. It controls what you keep. You can force your income above your deserving level temporarily. A lucky deal, a windfall, a great quarter. But if your foundation cannot hold that weight, you will find a way to return to your baseline. You will overspend. You will make a bad investment. You will sabotage the relationship that was generating the income. You will pick a fight, miss a deadline, burn a bridge, not consciously. Your foundation does it for you. It pulls you back to the level of wealth your bedrock says you deserve, every single time. And until you recognize this pattern for what it is, a structural failure, not a character flaw, you will keep blaming yourself for results that were never in your control. So the question is not how do I earn more? The question is how do I raise the ceiling on what I believe I am allowed to have? And that requires something most people never do. This is exactly the kind of foundational work we do every week inside the 1% Club community. Identifying the invisible ceilings capping your wealth and replacing them with structures built to hold more. Join us at school.com/VYBO. Now, we have exposed the myth, uncovered the real secret, and identified where your deserving capacity was set. Everything you have heard so far was demolition, tearing down the false structure. From this point forward, it is all rebuilding. The exact blueprint for raising your ceiling and pouring a foundation that can hold the wealth you are actually capable of creating. Here is the blueprint. Follow it precisely. Phase 1, audit the cracks. Before you build anything new, you need to see what is broken. For the next 7 days, track every financial decision you make and write down the emotion behind it. Not the logic, the emotion. Did you tip less because you felt resentful? Did you avoid sending an invoice because asking for money made you uncomfortable? Did you check your account balance and feel shame? Every emotional response to money is a diagnostic scan of your foundation. After 7 days, you will have a complete map of every crack in your bedrock. And that map is worth more than any financial plan because it shows you what needs to be repaired before anything else. Think back to your earliest memory of money, not a lesson someone taught you. The first time you felt something about money. Were you embarrassed by it? Afraid of it? Fascinated by it? Did you see your parents argue about it behind a closed door they thought you could not hear? Did you feel ashamed when a friend had something you could not afford? That emotion, the one you just remembered, is still running. It has been operating underneath every financial decision you have made for decades. Your adult mind has moved past it. Your foundation never did. Identifying it does not erase it, but it strips it of the power to operate invisibly. Once you see the crack, it stops spreading. Phase 2. Pour new concrete. Ask yourself this. If you grew up watching someone who created wealth easily, joyfully, and generously, what would you believe about money right now? You would believe it comes easily. You would believe you deserve it. You would believe having it makes you a better person, not a worse one. Those beliefs would be your foundation. And here is what changes everything. You can pour that concrete now. You do not need a time machine. You need a daily practice. Every morning before your day begins, spend 3 minutes sitting with one statement. I deserve wealth because I create value, and I am willing to receive what that value is worth. Do not rush past it. Feel where the resistance shows up in your body. Does your jaw tighten? Do your shoulders creep up? Does something in your gut clench against the words? That resistance is the old concrete fighting the new pour. It does not want to be replaced. Sit with it. Breathe through it. Let the new concrete set around it. 3 minutes every morning. The resistance weakens each time. And one morning you will say the words, and your body will not fight them anymore. That is the moment the new foundation locks into place. Phase 3. Stress test the structure. A foundation that has never been tested is not a foundation. It is a theory. So put yours under pressure. This week, raise one price. Send one invoice you have been avoiding. Name a number in a negotiation without immediately offering a discount. Walk into a conversation about money and keep your voice at full volume the entire time. Your foundation will scream at you. Your body will tense. Your voice will want to get quieter. That is the old bedrock cracking. Let it crack. Because what replaces it will hold everything you are building toward. The people who avoid the stress test stay comfortable on a foundation that was never designed for the life they actually want. Stop protecting a structure that was never designed to hold the life you actually want. The discomfort of raising your deserving capacity is temporary. The cost of leaving it low is permanent. Something shifts when you start this process that is difficult to put into words. The numbers change last. Everything else changes first. You stop apologizing when you state your price. You stop explaining why your work costs what it costs. You send invoices on time without rehearsing justifications in your head. You walk away from a deal that disrespects your value and feel nothing except clarity. You sit across from someone with more money than you, and your breathing stays steady. Your voice stays level. You do not shrink. Those are not personality changes. Those are structural upgrades. You demolish the old foundation, and what you poured in its place can hold more weight. And the financial results that follow are not luck. They are load-bearing capacity finally matching ambition. And everyone who skipped the foundation work and went straight back to tactics, they are still hitting the same ceiling, still discounting themselves, still watching their income spike and then collapse back to the same level it always returns to, still wondering why other people seem to hold on to wealth while theirs slips away, because they keep renovating the walls of a building that cannot support another floor. The structure looks good from the outside, but the cracks underneath are getting worse. And cracks do not fix themselves. They spread until one day the whole structure comes down. And they start again on the exact same faulty bedrock. That is not failure. That is architecture without foundation work. One final piece And this is the cornerstone I mentioned at the beginning that holds everything in place. Once you start raising your deserving capacity and the financial results begin to shift, your old foundation will make one last attempt to pull you back. You will earn more than you ever have, and a voice inside will say, "This will not last." You will charge your real price and feel guilty about it for days. That is the old concrete trying to reassert itself. The wealth cornerstone is a single statement that anchors the new structure. I am an architect of wealth because I have rebuilt my foundation to hold everything I am creating. Say it when the guilt creeps in. Say it when the old beliefs rattle the scaffolding, not as a wish, as a declaration from someone who did the demolition work, poured new concrete, and stress-tested it under real pressure. That is not confidence. That is structural integrity. And structural integrity does not collapse under pressure. It was built for it, because the secret to wealth creation was never about working harder, earning more, or finding the right strategy. It was about rebuilding the one thing every dollar you will ever make sits on top of: your foundation. And that foundation is entirely in your hands. The secret to wealth creation is your relationship with deserving, not earning, deserving. You now know the real foundation underneath every financial result in your life. You have the blueprint. Audit the cracks by tracking the emotions behind every money decision. Pour new concrete with a daily 3-minute deserving practice, and stress test by raising one price this week. You have the wealth cornerstone to anchor it permanently. Stop renovating walls on a cracked foundation. Rebuild from the bedrock. Tonight, sit with one question: what do I believe I am allowed to have? And if you want to master the exact method for shattering every invisible ceiling holding your wealth back, that is what we break down next.